Okay, all right. I got your work up here. Let's go ahead and take a look. I think I downloaded this. Yes, I did. Okay, so here we are, looking good. Love this structure. That's beautiful. Really nice job there. Just gorgeous. Now this tagline, a couple of things. I like the script. I think the script kind of makes a further connection to the human side of Mandela, as the type almost appeared to be that kind of scripted, hand rendered. I think that was a kind of a neat idea. I think if I remember correctly, it seems like the stroke size on that scripted typeface was a little frail to stand up to this ultra bold Mandela. Now, in a scripted typeface, you can go ahead and add a stroke. It doesn't matter because it's a script. There's theoretically not the kind of uniformity we find in a traditional typefaces. So feel free to do that. I think it's a better solution. This, it's just it's so sterile. It doesn't really point to like this human factor that we're looking for, right? So I think the scripted typeface is better. This also, this is ultra thin, so it just doesn't stand up well to the ultra thick, this ultra bold of Mandela. Okay, so those are my recommendations therein. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your typeset. To do so, we're going to zoom in. Okay, I think this is offset a little bit too much. I think it's just a little bit too much, that square in the background. Let's pull that in a little bit, less emphasis there, just a little bit more simplicity in that regard. All right, now your regs. The regs definitely still need to be adjusted. All right, now what we're trying to avoid in regs is any kind of angles or wavy patterns. Okay, so this right here, see, like that's a wavy pattern, right? This is an angle right here. Don't want that. Okay, this is a big difference between the shortest and the longest line there. Again, another angle there, and another kind of wavy pattern there. And we can kind of see the same thing. This one's an inverted, but it's the same wavy pattern. Whoop, see what I mean? Like that. Okay, these rags are okay. These are the best rags in the composition right here. Okay, so definitely need to get back in there and adjust your rags. I think your type, honestly, I think your type size is too small. I do. Rags, here's what rags look like. Okay, that should be good rags. These are bad rags. Any kind of angles or wavy patterns. Okay, long, short, staggered, and something that's not really too noticeable. There is a video in the course announcements that covers rags. I might suggest that you review that. Okay, good job reducing your numbers, but these should be small caps, by the way. It's hard to tell if they are. They look pretty good. I think they are. So, okay, so we have rags. I would drop a cap in there, definitely, and maybe color it green. Um, rag gutter is pretty wide, I think, and I think the typeface is super small. Um, I would definitely increase the point size on that typography. Okay, looking good. Guys, this looks different than this. Make sure you're consistent on your numbers. A and C again, small cap. Okay, let's jump down to the timeline. Good concept. That's a widow. That's a widow. That's a widow. Widow is a line. It's a word sitting on a line of type alone. And even though these are tiny little lines, we definitely want to preserve that type rule. So I mean, in this example right here, simply just drop the word R to the next line. So it's public affairs in South Africa, and then R. Uh, I'm sorry, disaggregated. Okay. All right. Other than that, I think we're looking pretty good. So we just have a few little minor housekeeping tidbits to adjust, and I think we're looking pretty good. Okay. One other comment is to consider typographic variety. I would introduce a sans serif over here in the timeline. Yeah. Okay. I just noticed something, an inconsistency in the timeline. Now I'm nitpicking, but see, they got that little line in between. Right now, this circle doesn't have one. A couple of your circles don't have that little connecting line in between. So think about that. All right. Other than that, I think we're looking fantastic. Great job. Working out quite well. If you have any questions at all. Oh, by the way, I know I keep saying that. Oh, by the way, you guys are probably, by the end of the term, you guys are going to be so glad you don't have to hear me say, oh, and one more thing. Oh, and by the way. So, one more thing. This should, theoretically, that should be an N dash. N is in Nancy, since it is separating a number with a topic. So, um, that's gonna N dash is gonna be wider, so you might consider no spaces before or after the N dash. Just place it and let me know what you think. I mean, if you like it, that's fine. If not, go ahead and add the space. That's designer's choice. Okay. All right. Great job. Questions, comments, concerns, or if I can provide any clarification whatsoever, please let me know. But I would like to see those changes reflected